Hey, so remember the promise I made last time?
I promise, not all of my vlogs will be set in places full of lush greenery.
Well, today I was in a big, lush, beautiful park at the Street Arts Performance Festival in Dublin, and I thought I was going to have to break that rule, but my iPod ran out of battery, so yay! I was kind of struggling to think of what to do today, so I asked my friends, and I've got some suggestions here. Let's run through a couple of them. Do an entire video containing puns. Why did the chicken cross the playground? To get to the other slide. It's not gonna work. Get punched in the face again. Talk about food. Food is great. It's food. Review a book or a film or something. My favorite book is this one. It's called The Wise Man's Fear, and it's by Patrick Rothfuss. And it's the best. It really is the bestest of the best. It's got. I'll show you. This is unusual with books. It's got words in it. Words and words and words, and then right, a picture on the front. And that's why I like that book. Teach people about North Korea. North Korea is bad, and they're doing bad things to not necessarily bad people for bad reasons, and they're bad. Paint yourself purple. Well, you just stole the idea from my next vlog, clearly. Read some bad fan fiction. Talk about your experiences with girls. Well, this person hates me. Okay. For today's vlog, I want to talk about girls. And don't worry, it's not going to be some misogynistic speech about how confusing and terrible girls are, or about friend zoning, which is just a terrible term and a terrible concept. It's going to be more about how completely inept I am with the females. Now, that's not to say I can't be friends with them. Some of my really good friends are girls. Well, 2 of my really good friends are girls. But I don't have that many very good friends, so that's doing pretty good. What I have the real problem with is the romantic side of the issue of the ones without the Y chromosomes. See, I'm not very good at human interaction. Socialization's so full of weird nuances and taboos and societal norms, and I kind of get scared by it, to be honest. And I've become better over the past few years, but it's hard to get over what's essentially a background of being universally hated by your peers. Point is, I don't pick up on standard emotional cues like flirting. Flirting's a big thing. A conversation I've had fairly often with my friends is, how the flip are you supposed to know when somebody's flirting with you? And it's actually a very hard question to answer. I mean, I get answers like, if she gets close to you deliberately. But how are you supposed to know when it's close? I mean, 50 centimeters? 30 centimeters? 1 centimeter? Like, does she need to be physically squishing against your face before I know that she's flirting with me? And, I mean, for that matter, how can I know what's deliberate, you know? Maybe she's 20 meters away and she wants to do the squishy thing, but she can't because she's standing on a landmine. The landmine here representing emotions. Or maybe she's all up in my grill, but she has to be because we're on a train in Tokyo. Maybe this kind of advice is why Japanese train perverts exist. Did you think about that? No, you didn't. Another one is, if she laughs too much at your jokes. Everyone knows how ridiculously hard it is to be subjective about your own humor. I mean, you might think something is hilarious, and your friends will think it's terrible and boring and rubbish, and they hate you. Those are bad friends. That kind of stuff is why it was funnier at the time, and you had to be there, even exist, you know? I'm only human, and though I often try to do and say funny things, I never know if they're actually funny, so you're asking me to judge on the fly whether my humor is being appreciated too much, that requires way too much insight and internalized self-deprecation than I have the ability to stand. And of course, complementing all these things is the fact that I'm never really looking out for any of these signs. You know, I, unlike 80% of the human population apparently, don't really make a distinction between genders when I'm picking friends. You know, I'm making friends with a girl, that's what I'm making friends with a person. Women are people. Most of the time. And while you might think that idea is lovely or feminist or something, for me it's a kind of hell. I don't see it. Whatever it is I'm supposed to be seeing, I don't. So do me a favor, if you like a person, male or female, especially a socially awkward one like me, tell them. Ask them on a date, whatever. Let them know, because chances are all of the signs and subtleties that you're throwing at them are going right over their head. Whoosh.
Adventure time! Come on, grab your friends. We're going to very distant lands with Jake the Coke and Fionn the Human. Adventures never end. Adventure time! Somebody's so